everyone. I am VJ from VJ's Crochet, and welcome to WIP It Wednesday. Yep, it's Wednesday. This is where we get to share our works in progress and what we are working on. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family. And if you are catching the replay, I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Shorty got out of school early today, so we are back home at our normal time. Oh, and my sweet Tanky Poo is a member for 2 months. Thank you. Whip it real good. And I still have to do the thing for members. I've got to write that down. Thank you so much, Tank. I appreciate it. And let's check in with all of the family here. Sandrine is here. Hi, Dreeny. How you doing? I'm making a note here. I have to do a members video because I don't have one. And I keep forgetting to do one unless I'm here live. And when I leave, it's just, we know I suffer from CRS. Pray for me. Shirley is here. How you doing, Shirley? Thank you for coming by. And there is my dear nautical sister, Andrea, more commonly known as Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor. And there is Michi with her purple and teal hearts. She knows I love the blue. Thank you for working and listening. I appreciate it. Isella is present and accounted for. Woo, woo. Darcia is here. She has a chevron on her hook, cooking dinner and water in her cup. What is for dinner? I had to take Shorty to school. I went by Aldi's on my way home and got all of the fixings for a pot of soup. So I have soup back there simmering. And I went to Home Depot to get some more bulbs for my ceiling fan. They no longer carry the size bulbs I need to fit in my fan. Yeah, so I have to see if I can order them from Amazon. I'm like, apparently, if we're out here buying them, we need them for our fans. They're like, yeah, but it wasn't my decision. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So I have to order the bulbs. Roberta is here. Good afternoon. Nothing on the hook and ice chips today. Have you started crocheting since we last spoke, or you're still not in the crocheting mood? What's going on with you, Roberta? And there's Tammy. Hello, hugs. Blessings. Good to see you. And speaking of blessings, there's our dear Shatika. Blessings and happy crocheting. How are you? Happy hump day, everybody. We're going up at the hump. And there's Cammie. Thank you for being here. Michi has a market bag, a blanket, and a unicorn all on the hook. I know. I know. I know. When you have a big project you're working on like a blanket, then you have to have a little project that you can carry around with you. I understand. ABD, hello. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you? Dinky Jen is here. How you doing? How's everything with you? Darcia is saying hi to everyone. Thank you all for being here. Tank is saying hi to everybody. You all are, thank you for being so social. And Jennifer is catching up. Roberta says, I've done the bear from last week, still no eyes, but it'll happen sometimes. I hear you. Michi sent me a couple of pics in progress. That means email, right, Michi? Noelle is here. Hi, Noelle. Good to see you. And Michi is reminding everybody that thumbs are missing. Thumbs are free. You got two of them. You can give me one. Unless you have two devices, then I'll take them both. And if you have three devices, I'll take all of them too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And Isella is asking, has anyone crocheted a bucket hat for a dog? My son bought me a pattern. No, I have not. I Was that a bucket hat I saw? I've not crocheted one because A, I no longer have dogs, and B, my dogs would not have worn them. Oh, Mishi says yes. Cami says, I finally decided on a baby Afghan for my new baby, and it's a solid rectangle. There you go. Darcia is making pork chopped baked beans salad and mixed veggies. Ooh. Roberta says, chemo on him until Friday, then x-rays to see progress. Chemo, wait a minute. Acela asked for the bucket hat for the dog. Roberta says chemo. Roberta, chemo on who? Wait a minute. I've done the bear from last week, still no eyes, but it'll happen sometime. Chemo on who, Roberta? What have I missed being MIA? Because I have not been online. I had to go home and see about my mother-in-law, and that's where my focus has been for the last 3 days. A sweetheart decided she was not going to eat for my father-in-law. Yeah, so I had to go see about my mother-in-law. And then I had to go see what was going on with my father-in-law. So everything was good when I left yesterday, but that means in a couple of weeks I got to go back up there and touch bases because she just decided she wasn't going to eat. It didn't matter what he did. She wasn't going to. I'm like, oh, no, no, no. Yes, I had to go see about my mother-in-law. At least I've got her eating, but she's not feeding herself. But I've got her eating. I count that as a win. That's a win in my book. So everybody, please, 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 please keep my mother-in-law in your prayers. She's very dear to me. Victoria says, hi, BJ got sucked in on working on my whips. Yay, posted one last night in the post. Hope you got it. Girl, I need to open the post and see what I got because by the time I got home last night, I was done. Stick, fork, and me. I was done. Shirley is making animals. Girl, see, I made a Peeps bunny this morning because my daughter and granddaughter love them. I love all of you people doing amigurumi. I know how. I just don't enjoy it. But I know how. I just, yeah, it's not my jam. I may do one. My cousin wants me to do one. I may do one for him because he's so sweet, but Tank says, well, I'm cooking 2 meals, spaghetti for honey and pot stickers and rice for me. Ooh. See, you're a good one, Tank. Because if I was making spaghetti, I would have to eat the spaghetti. And then I would have pot stickers and rice tomorrow. Because, like I said last week, I was Italian in a past life. If it's pasta, yeah. Denny, hello, so good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you? What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Hey, what's in everybody's cup? Yeah, I'm still drinking coffee. I'm trying to get geared up. Darcia, Cammy loves what you're cooking, and he is running over there to get some. So make him a plate. Cammy, okay, I'm waiting. Oh, you are waiting for him. That is so sweet. Ashley, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I saw your post asking what stitch that doily is. That doily is a combination of stitches. So you start in the center and you go around, and there appears to be a different stitch on every round. So it's not just one stitch. But it's cute. And thank you for rescuing it. Roberta said, I had a deep tissue lump found on a. Okay. Then they decided surgery was out. Doctor want surgery was out. Doctor wanted to try chemo. Okay. Um, I haven't seen it, but I'd get a second opinion. If the chemo shrinks it, they should be able to do surgery followed by radiation. Yeah, prayers. And being under chemo is what got me back into crochet because I was trapped in that chair for 3 hours. I had to do something with my hands. So that got me back into crochet because I couldn't do genealogy. I didn't have the Wi-Fi bandwidth. So I went to my second love. Amanda, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. And Roberta, prayers and healing. And get a second opinion. That's just my own personal opinion, and we know about opinions. That and a quarter. Get you a cup of coffee down on the corner. Law and crime today. Oh Lord, you all are doing. See, I got law and crime across the street. I don't have to look. Zach, hello, hello. Oh, Zach, you're not feeling well. I am so sorry. Thank you for being here. You won. Amen, baby. Amen. Amen. Count your blessings. Yes. 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 Darcia, we're sending prayers to everybody. Ivy, hello, hello. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And girl, that cardigan. You are throwing out such fantastic things. I'm gonna sit back here in my corner because I can't touch you anymore. You're just out there big and bad, and I love it. I am so proud of you. You are the bomb. Ashley says someone found a whip at work in one of the linen closets and asked me if I wanted it, so I said yes. So it's not completed. It looked completed. Sorry, you all. The police were rolling down my street, and I was kind of like, I didn't hear anything. What happened? Noelle found candy in her yarn backpack. I hope it wasn't stuck to the yarn. Candy's always a welcome surprise. And there's Laura, our Wonder Twin number 2. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What are you up to today? Are you diamond painting? What are you doing? Tank says I can't eat red sauce after 3 p.m. It kills me. Oh, Tank. Oh, then I understand why you're having rice. Oh. Yeah, I don't have that problem. It'd probably be good for me if I did have that problem, but I don't have that problem. I can eat anything at any time. Denny is making a virus shawl. Oh, what colors? Nancy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Turned you on and left a thumb, taking care of some things off the YouTube streets. Have a great live. I appreciate that, Nancy. Thank you for the thumbs. And there's Kathleen. It's 3:54 Eastern, 47. I'm crocheting on a black corner to corner blanket. I have pure leaf iced tea in my cup. Okay, a black corner to corner. I know that's going to be beautiful. Zach's got ginger ale in his cup, trying to kick this cold in the butt. That's all you can do is try, because the weather has been so funny lately. We're all going to be sick. We really are. I have coats and jackets in my car because I'll leave home and it's one temperature. I go to the store, I need a coat. I come back out, I need a jacket. You just don't know what to wear. Ashley made a peanut butter and banana and chocolate chip quesadilla for lunch today. Really? I know a lot of people like peanut butter and banana. It just doesn't do anything for me. And I've put bananas in my chocolate smoothies before, and it's a coin toss whether or not I can drink it. It really is. And then they say put peanut butter in it. Mm-mm. And then sometimes they say put an avocado in it. And I'm like, yeah, no. Roberta says, on that doily, I saw popcorns and gave up. I know. I looked at it and I saw popcorns and I'm like, oh, honey, that's not a stitch. You've got all the stitches. And it was much easier for me to tell her in person than it was to try to decipher that pattern. Cammy says, I had to cancel my shift. Supposed to babysit my Emma. The I'm sorry your mom wasn't feeling well, but it's better to not be around Emma if she's not feeling well. I'm glad you got a day off, but you know what? If you had known your mom wasn't feeling well, you could have come back in. Cynthia says, so I am late. I didn't know you went through chemo. God has blessed you. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Yes, God has blessed me. Yeah, that's how I ended up in these YouTube streets, because I was doing chemo when we went locked down, and my daughter's like, you can't go to work. So I had to find something else to do with myself. So here I am. But thank you. Yes, I have been blessed. Chemo and radiation and the whole 9 yards. Yeah. And I am the family history. I have no family history. It's me. It's me. Roberta says it is what it is. It'll work out one way or the other. I like one way. I don't like the others. But, second opinion, and we'll put it in God's hands. Because God knows. I laid it all out in God's hands, and here I am. Here I am. Girl, we're not going to talk about the pollen. It is rough. I understand. Catherine, welcome in. Good to see you. You are from Tasmania. Tasmania's in Australia. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you like what you see here and come back again. I get a little crazy sometimes. I get a little scattered sometimes, but you know what? We have fun here, and I learn something new every time we come out here. Somebody probably found it in one of the rooms and just put it in the linen closet instead of taking it down to the lost and found. Well, there is that. You're probably right. And there is my member, Sanita. Please go by and see what she's got going on her channel. Denny is saying, Roberta, I said I was happy to see you in Law and Crime Network. And Denny is tired. Darcia is playing with the member emojis. Thank you, Darcia. And there is my dear Tanky Poo. Laura says, I have made my salad. Oh, what did you put in it? Jennifer says, we had the police turn up at school today after lunch. One had a see-through body shield. I guess the 5-year-olds were getting a lesson. A see-through body shield. Okay. Okay. There is my member, Chris Kaleidoscope. Please go visit her. Roberta said, yes, I did. I was wondering if it was you, Denny. Thanks for having my back in there. And there is our Jessica SMC, who has gone back to work. God love her. Shirley says, I like peanut butter and bologna. I have never. I can't imagine that, Shirley, but okay. See? Roberta says, VJ, I like the avocado. It makes it taste buttery. See, that's what they keep telling me, but I don't get that. I really don't. I don't get that. Jen says, I like bananas inside toast. I don't. Now, I can make bananas Foster and pour them over pancakes. I like that. But I don't like inside toast. Noelle says, we usually have cops at Walmart. They're mostly checking receipts. See, we have the greeters checking receipts and the cops are in the lobby in case somebody is trying to exit without going through the checkout. Dawn, welcome in. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay, let me get now. Remember, this is WIP Wednesday. So everybody send me the whips. Okay, here we go. And then tomorrow you can start sending your FOs. OMG. Denny, is this Teal of Fortune? Girl, you know I love me some Teal of Fortune. Is that what this is, or is this hobby yarn? This is beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ooh, that looks like Teal of Fortune to me. That is pretty. That is one of the few things I would buy from Hobby Lobby, and they discontinued it. I cannot stand it. Okay. Don says, currently driving as usual this time of the week, but I'm still working on all the same whips as before. I haven't finished anything. Nothing new here. I understand. I got it, Dawn. I got the whips. I know how these text speech to text things go. Jen, hello. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Roberta says, on the pollen. Kills me, not literally, but it's a sign of spring and planting the garden. Yay! I hear you. Cammie says, I'm going to need today off next week. I'm going to need today off next week. Will be my first week working 3 days at the Humane Society. I'm going to work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the same 3 days I worked at the Goodwill store. Oh, good. Then your schedule remains the same. Yeah, girl, the devil, I said. Thank you, Jen, girl. Yeah, whip it good. Thank you, Jennifer, my member for 2 months. I greatly appreciate you all. Suze, welcome in. Thank you for being here. At the same time, I have questions. What do you have questions about, Dawn? Jen says, I buy chunky Kit Kat with peanut butter flavor. Now, see, that would be good. That would be good. Roberta says, thanks for mentioning bananas. I have to freeze some so I can make bread Saturday. Okay, there you go. Nana Michelle. Ooh, peanut butter and bologna sounds as bad as peanut butter and pickles. I like both, but not together. Girl, who eats peanut butter and pickles? Are you serious? That is a non-pregnancy thing? Peanut butter and pickles? Oh. Oh. Now see, bologna and pickles would be good. Yeah. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Oh, Jenny says, Nana Michelle, girl, you got me using my rainbow. I was right. That was Teal of Fortune. I was right, girl. I love me some Teal of Fortune. Isn't it beautiful, Cynthia? She's doing such a great job. Oh my goodness. Look at me being able to look at a skeiny yarn and tell you what it is. That's the only one I know. Roberta says, my daughter's store has these new carts that will lock up if you go beyond a certain line. Funny to watch when people try to run out. My store was trying those carts and it locked up as I was going through the door of the store. So I couldn't even get to my car to put the groceries in the car. I had to get, and nobody could unlock the cart. So I finally got another cart, put my groceries in it, and went out to the car. Yes, Jen, it's a virus shawl, and it is Teal of Fortune. Whoo-hoo! BJ1, that's the only one I'm going to try to guess. You are doing great, Denny. Thank you so much. GGP, how are you? Thank you for being here. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? I love me some Teal of Fortune. There is, I should say here is Michi's market bag. Okay, Michi, look at you. Oh, now see, most market bags I see are the mesh. And to me, I would feel like it would stretch out its shape. But yours is a nice sturdy bag that looks like it will hold its shape. I like that, Michi. That is awesome. Everybody's speaking. Cammie's talking about the kitties. Jen has water in her cup. Support avocados with legs. Support avocado with legs. Going to be an elephant on my hook. Oh, really? And we were just talking about putting avocados in smoothies, and you're putting legs on your avocados. Peanut butter and bologna, is it at the same time on the same sandwich? Yes, Dawn, it certainly is. Shirley's laughing. I've only found one person to try the PB and bologna. Girl, I'm surprised you did that. You've cornered that market, Shirley. That is all you. Nobody is going to wrestle you for your lunch, okay? Ah, at least I got my parents out of my hair 3 days a week. They probably feel the same way about you, Cammie. And they're like, oh, at least we've got our house to ourselves for 3 days. I like ham, peanut butter, and pickle sandwiches. Zach. Okay, ham and pickles I can do. Peanut butter? Okay. Peanut butter and bologna and peanut butter and ham. Is this a northern thing? the Canadian and the northern states do? Is this something that we southern people don't get into? Now I'm curious. Cami says, I like blueberries and tuna fish mixed together. Okay. Okay. Michelle says, okay, just sent you a pic of my whip. Not the best pic is I can't get up with the cat on my lap. Is that kind of like having a cat in the hat? You've got a cat on your lap. She's loving having you home, isn't she? Have you heard back from the company? How did your interview go? Okay, and then Michi sent us a picture of her unicorn whip. Okay, hold on. I got to go back to, okay, I'm going to go back to Roberta. Okay, here's her unicorn whip. Oh, poor thing. He's an amputee. That's going to be cute, Michi. It really is. Okay, Darcia, I can't. I just can't. I can't. Okay, Roberta says, I mean, Elvis do peanut butter and banana on toast. So to each his own. Yeah, to each his own. I Shirley is saying to Dawn, yes, peanut butter instead of, say, mustard. Uh-huh. Kathleen, how are you? This is another one of my wonderful members. Soila, welcome in. Soila saying hi to everybody. How are you doing? And your mother and Esteban. Isela says, excuse me. Is back loop only the loop closest or the loop furthest from you? The loop furthest from you, Isela. Because when you look down on your work and you see the two loops, the loop closest to you is the front loop and the one behind is the back loop. And there's our dear Keri, the Yarny elephant. And Roberta says, I've never had an avocado grow legs. I need to come on Friday to see it. No, I know. I know. And it's a support avocado. And there's our dear Darcia. Thank you so much, Darcia, for being a member. Shirley says, no, I'm Southern in Texas. Girl, really? Peanut butter and bologna. Okay. Okay. I like peanut butter and jelly. Somebody said peanut butter and honey. I don't like honey like that, but peanut butter and honey. Bologna, never thought about that. I like peanut butter on oatmeal cookies. There's our dear Margie and our MicheleJ. Zoila's reminding everybody about the thumbs. Laura says, I like Newfie steak. Now I'm scared. Should I ask, what's a Newfie steak? I'm scared. I'm scared now. You all have got me questioning whether I should question. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Okay, let's see. I've got, see, I think everything else in my email is an FO. Okay, so that's an FO. So now we're going to go over to Facebook and look at the whips, because I believe Granny D is somebody please check for me and let me know if Granny D is going live today. Victoria is okay, Victoria has a snake which is more or less done, but it does not have the tongue. So technically it's still a WIP. But girlfriend, I do not know if I would have used this pretty black sparkly yarn for an amigurumi. I'm just saying. This yarn is the bomb. That is some pretty yarn, Victoria. I'm loving it. There is our Tiffany Jack. Please go by and see what she's got going on. Victoria says, nope, not a Canadian thing. I have a friend who does bologna with chips or peanut butter with chips. Now, I have tried bologna with chips, and that is good. You're right about that. That is good. Victoria says, saves having the chips as a dessert, though. Jen says, I showed my beginning elephant on IVB Creates live last night, and they called it a support avocado with legs. Oh my gosh. I think I was about in a coma when Ivy went live last night. Her unicorn is cute. Zach says a regular Lay's chip dipped in peanut butter is good. I like regular Lay's dipped in sour cream and onion dip. Peanut butter on chips is good. The bank interview they gave me to an internal applicant, go figure. So back to the bank interview they gave to an internal applicant, go figure. So back to the drawing board. Good Lord. I'm sorry, Michelle. Yeah, it's an amputee unicorn. Sue says, no for the peanut butter and pickles, Zach. I just had weird taste. I'm in Canada and would not eat that. Girl. Cammy says, one day my dad told me to finish the tuna fish he had made and to finish the blueberries. I said, what the hey, why not combine the two? Don't knock it till you try it. I'm not a fan of blueberries like that. I was really surprised when I saw chicken salad with grapes in it because my mother never made it. And so I tasted it and it was good. It was good. I don't I like blueberries in my oatmeal and I like blueberry compote on my pancakes, but I don't think I'd like it with my tuna. Bag is mercerized cotton, pretty sturdy. It looks sturdy, Michi. It's pretty. You know you do beautiful work. I tell you that all the time. Roberta says, I think a few of those combos come from times there was nothing else. Mother of invention and all, yeah, and all that. Yeah, you eat what you have to eat because when there's no food, you gotta feed the kids. Isela says, oops, did it wrong. Well, you know what? It just gives you a different look. Tell them you did it that way on purpose. It just gives you a different look. He's got knotted legs now, but I don't have a pick. We embrace weird here, Roberta. Speaking of MicheleJ, there she is, girlfriend. How you doing? She's got the coffee, chicken noodle soup in my cup today, and she's got the tea combo. She's playing with the emojis. Thank you. Tammy's got peanut butter with jam. Yep, banana. Chocolate. And as a cookie. Yeah, I can do the peanut butter cookies. Yep. Am I the only one blurry? It's not blurry over here, Zoila. Is anybody else seeing me blurry? Fried banana with barbecue sauce. Yep. When I got older and I found out what was in bologna, I stopped eating it. But when I was growing up, yeah, I ate bologna, we ate hot dogs, and we ate Braunschweiger. It's a wonder I'm still alive. Yep, I ate all of that growing up. Nowadays, they tell you don't eat that. That's yeah. So who do you believe? Okay, Kathleen is her crochet black corner to corner blanket with red heart yarn, and she's got iced tea with lemon in her cup. And let's see if I can get this to okay, here we go. Here we go. And I need a smaller comment. Okay, I have to go back up to Roberta. Oh, it's still going to be there. Ta-da. Okay. And there is her. Kathleen, I knew that was going to be pretty. That is pretty. That is pretty. That is pretty. Now, let's see. I have to go back up to Roberta. I love your I love your expressions when you aren't sure to comment or not. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want to offend anybody. We all have different tastes, but some of those combinations are pregnancy combinations. It's interesting. It really sounds interesting. Okay, Tank says, yes, Granny D is going live. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tank. Cammy says, Zach, I dared to try the food. My friends and family are terrified and horrified. Dare to try. Because Zach had a mukbang channel, so he will try it. Because I remember he had his mukbang channel, and Dana and Joe used to have those trying different food things. Don't dare him, because he'll do it. Thank you, everybody, for checking. Jen says, Zoila, hit the gear and quality to change the picture. Thank you, Jen. Oh, you are so welcome. Shirley says, oh, I'm using a rose sparkly yarn for an animal. Are you really? Girl. Okay, Michelle says she has it on her community tab. Yes, usual time. Thank you all. Michelle says, yeah, my Hannah is here for a visit, but she'll be leaving around 4:30. So I'll still be able to do my usual live at 5 Eastern. Hope to see you all there. I have some Purdy or Deaf from Granny's page. Thank you, Nana, Michelle, and Tank, and all for checking for me. I appreciate it. Okay, and Granny texted you earlier. Okay. Thank you. So now I know how to gauge my time. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for reminding everybody about the thumbs. Laura is saying, are you still scared when I told you what? You know what? Did you put it on there, Laura? Because if you did, I skipped over it and I apologize. What is a newfie steak? Can you tell me again? Don't make me scroll back. Roberta says, I like Lay's dipped in chocolate. Oh, man. Jen is asking Zarla if it worked. Oh, chicken salad with blueberries might work. I don't like blueberries like that, and I don't care for blackberries at all. Michi says, gotta go, lovies. Hugs and love you all. Might see you tonight. Thank you, Michi. Appreciate it. Shirley says, oh, no, can do fried bologna. Yeah, I like fried bologna. Michi says, I love Braunschweiger on pumpernickel, one of my faves. Right, we used to do Braunschweiger on wheat bread. Okay, Darcia says, you might have to refresh. I had to. Michi says, love that Leberwurst, which is liver sausage. Shirley says, yep, liverwurst. Can't eat that anymore. I'm sorry. Hola, Marita, ¿cómo está? Shirley says, I'm not offended. I've been trying for 54 years to get others to try that combo. 54 years, sure. So you were a child when you discovered that you liked that. Yeah, I love the sparkly. Girl, I love sparklies. I should be putting my clothes away, but I'm sitting on my butt eating candy and crocheting. Sometimes a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, Noelle. I mean, seriously now. You're indulging in your therapy. You're getting your serotonins from the chocolate. I mean, life is good. Okay, our Sarah says, I started a poncho using date night yarn and a blossom stitch wrap using loops and threads, 3-weight, 100% rayon from bamboo last night. Loops and thread rayon from bamboo. Okay, I haven't tried that. I have a few other whips, but these are what I'm working on at the moment. You okay, Sarah? Ooh. Oh, Sarah. I need smaller comment, Noelle. Okay, let's see. And then there is our Sanita. Surely I get that reaction for most of what I eat from my son-in-law. Hey, more for me. I hear you, Roberta. I hear you. I hear you. So I have to come back up to 3:30 on here because we got to see what Sarah's got going on here. Nightbot at 3:30. So Sarah's doing a poncho and she's doing a wrap in the loops and thread. I have not used date night. That's cute. But that wrap with that bamboo and rayon, it's shiny, Sarah. I like that. I like that. What do you think about that date night? I've never tried it. I think I have some in my stash because I think Robbie Bird blessed me with some. And here are my members. There's Tank, Chris K, Jessica. Fried bologna with barbecue sauce is a newfie steak. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we used to eat those. But I didn't realize, I didn't put the two together. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for putting that down again. I appreciate that because it didn't click. Thank you. I don't like the seeds, Tammy, on blackberries or raspberries. Now I like strawberries, but the blackberries and raspberries I have to put in a smoothie. Okay, Michelle just finished the blanket and put it on the Facebook page. Okay, Michelle, We will show that on Friday for FO Friday. Thank you so much. Roberta says, Laura, kind of close to spam with barbecue sauce. Yeah, we used to eat spam back in the day too, but I wouldn't eat it now. Shirley says, yes, I was 10. See, I knew you were young when you came up with that concoction. Roberta says, Noelle, did you fold it? If so, you've done enough. Crochet away. I like your logic. Laura says that I'm not too sure. Roberta never ate spam. It's supposed to be like canned ham, and it's in a rectangle so that when you slice it, 2 slices are supposed to perfectly fit a slice of bread. Noelle says, it's sitting in my laundry bag. Well, as long as it's in your room, who cares? Shirley says, pretty, love the colors together. Yeah, you all. Roberta says, Laura, the spam now is not what we used to get. Oh, it's not? Because I haven't tried spam lately. So, Noelle says, I had a hamper, but my yarn took over. I half folded up the laundry and had it on half of the bed, and I've slept on the other half of the bed. And I don't worry about it until the laundry gets piled up so high that it starts to fall off the bed. Then I go put it away. Roberta says, Noelle, mine is in everything also. Yarn, not laundry. I hear you. And Tammy's laughing. She says, I'm not a fan of strawberry unless in ice cream. Yeah. Tank says, I have Impkin test run done tomorrow. Dinky Jen and I will be getting together soon to start our make-along. Okay. Okay. I'm happy for you, Tank. Tank says, spam I get is less sodium and it's more like pressed ham now. Okay. Okay. Darcia's laughing. Girl, it's kind of like, yeah, because we used to cut, you take it out the can, you slice it, fry it, put it between 2 slices of bread, and that was your sandwich. Or you'd slice it in quarters and put it on crackers. That was an hors d'oeuvre back in the day. Sarah also has a bod blanket, the Dorothy Throw, in Mandala Ombre Harmony, a fuchsia V-stitch wrap, and the last one is going to be a pocket scarf / wrap using a V-stitch. I ran out of yarn, so I have to put it aside for now. Don't you hate it when you run out of yarn? So she's got a bod blanket, a fuchsia V-stitch wrap, and a pocket scarf wrap using the V-stitch. And Sarah is trying to get things done. Look at her. Okay, Sarah. Shirley says, oh, I'm getting the Impkins book today. Okay. Roberta says, I love strawberries, but I'm allergic. Got enough problems. Ooh, honey. Have you tried Benadryl? I know it's probably not worth it. Tank says she's allergic to strawberries now, too. Oh, no. Shirley says, I am also allergic to kiwi, too. Goodness. Roberta says, slice Spam and make chunks, fry and put in mac and cheese. Now that actually sounds like it would be pretty good. Tank says, okay, Granny D is in PT, but will be on at 5 p.m. Okay. VJ, I need an EpiPen if I eat strawberries. No, girl, we're not going to do that. Step away from the strawberries. Step away from anything that has strawberries in it. China, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Victoria says, I can have cooked strawberries in jam and have orange juice, but can't have the fresh fruit. Gracious. Gracious. Oh, man. Well, at least you can have orange juice, but man. I'm glad you all found out about these allergies because we don't want anybody having to use EpiPens and that kind of stuff. Okay. Kathleen, is this another black and gray fedora hat? It looks very similar to the one that you finished and modeled. But she's doing a fedora hat in the front post stitches. But you were modeling your completed fedora last week. Is this the second one? Or did you send me the wrong picture? Tell me what's happening here. Or is this the same yarn and you changed the stitch? Now you're using the front post stitch. Okay, I caught up. I was gone for a minute, but I caught up. Okay. And okay, Sandrine has sent me a whip. Thank you, girlfriend. And Roberta says, we've got all kinds of problems. Girl. But you know what? Like I told my doctor, you're supposed to grow out of allergies. You're not supposed to grow into allergies. This is backwards. Oh, because when I was in grade school and kids had allergies and they say, but my doctor says I'm going to outgrow it. So why are we growing into allergies? I don't get it. I seriously do not get it. Okay, and then our DYD lovely Dawn Yarn Doll is on row 51 of the second Heart Collector shawl using Yarn Bee hand-dyed superwash merino wool 3-weight. And you are so welcome, Dawn. She said, thank you for letting me share. You are so welcome because this is so cute. Thank you so much for sharing. OMG. I like the way the colors graduate. Roberta says, I found out I was allergic on my way home from a strawberry festival. That was a surprise. Woo! Nifty, welcome in. So good to see you. You changed your channel name. Welcome in. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Girl, that's okay. Life happens. Life happens. That's all right. And there's always the replay if you have time. I just appreciate you coming in whenever you get here. We're still here, so you're not late. Victoria says your body changes every 7 years, so you could get new ones as you grow old. As you can get new ones as your old ones phase out, but then can get the same ones back again. Girl, I forgot about the body changing every 7 years. I forgot about that. China has coffee in her cup and a polar bear scarf on her hook. I know, Roberta. Aren't those color changes nice? That is pretty. Nifty is laughing at me. She's like, yes, I changed my name. Took off the last name because it was too hard to pronounce. It wasn't hard to pronounce. I never even tried. I took the easy way out. I've always called you Nifty because I couldn't say it. Kathleen says, I am so sorry. I forgot that I modeled it last week. I need to start erasing stuff. I was just double checking because it looked like it was the same to me. I was confused, but that's okay. That's okay. Because as we age, our body does not produce the histamines that we need. Our bodies get beat down and new allergies attack us. Well, Lord. I crack you up. I crack me up sometimes because it's like, what the hey? No, girl, I could not pronounce your name. I do not like mispronouncing names. So I have always called you Nifty because I didn't know what to do with the rest of your name. I really didn't. And our Dinky Jen has another bod hat. The blue is King Cold Big Value 4-ply, but the multi was given with no label. My latest row counter is very helpful. Yes, I got one of those that go up to 100 row that butterfly Genie was showing off because sometimes I need it for repeats. That multicolor is cute. Jen, you did great pairing those two colors together because they really combine nicely. That is nice. There is my dear Michelle. Roberta says, Kathleen, one of the reasons I don't post a lot, I can never remember. Girl, I don't post a lot just because I forget to take daggone pictures. And Tank is saying, hi, Dawn, darling. Did Mr. Yarndall get his job? I don't believe that Dawn is here, but she posted a picture in the group. She is probably catching up on her sleep. They look like you bought it that way. I know. Those two colors really, really, really go well together, Jen. You did a great job combining those. From the color challenged one here. Yeah, you did a great job. You really did. I love those two together. Then we have Victoria has another amigurumi in the works. Oh, Victoria, girl, look at you. Look what you doing. That is cute. Look at the eyes. I love the toes on her leg. Roberta, look at this thing. This is cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, speaking of Victoria, she says, I'm getting stocked up for the craft fair in the fall. And so my new amigurumi patterns, people are loving them already. Yes, because they are just gorgeous. They are gorgeous. I know, Roberta. I love the toes. Those are so cute. And I wanted to make sure that you weren't resting your eyes when I brought that one up because I knew you'd love that. That is too cute. Thank you, Victoria. Girl, I love it. Then we have, oh, you all are so talented. I am just so blown away. Noelle is getting to work on her pink sunflowers blanket, and she can't decide if she wants it to be a blanket, a bag, or a cardigan. Yeah, I can see where you're having that problem. Noel, you and your squares, girlfriend, those are so cute. Yeah. I think I'd go for a blanket, but then your bags are gorgeous. I'm not sure. Well, hey, you could pull that off as a cardigan as well. You know, yeah, I can see why you can't decide what to do with it, Noel. Yeah, Nifty, she's doing such a great job with that. Crystal, hello, hello. So good to see you. Thank you for coming in. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Roberta says, I say bag, but I have a say, like I have a say. I know. I'm thinking blanket because that's just so pretty. Yeah, I'm with you, Noel. You've got so many choices there. Let us know what you decide to do because those are gorgeous. You are so welcome, honey. That I love the things you do with squares. I really do. Because that's not my jam, but I love the things you put together. Roberta says, I'm saying bag because less squares. Yeah. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, Jen, pretty. They are pretty. Girl, Noel, just lovely. Just lovely. I got the idea from a photoshopped picture of pink flowers. Seriously? So you didn't even have a pattern for that? You came up with that? Is that your pattern? Nifty says those granny squares are special. I'm not a granny square fan, but those are gorgeous. I know. I know. Crystal says, not in my cup and sitting in work parking lot for hubby to get off. Need to put a project in the car. Dozed off and scared the daylights out of myself. I know. I know, girl. When you wake up and you find out that you're not where you thought you were, you be careful out there in the parking lot. Sit somewhere where the guards can see you. Roberta is saying the nifty, I love squares for anyone but me. Huh? See, yeah, I don't mind making squares. I'm okay with, but I make a big square because putting those squares together is just it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. It takes me out of my comfort zone. I don't care for the seams. And I end up because first I start out, slip stitching, and then I take it out and I try the front loops, and then I take it out and then I try the back loops, and it's like, it's I can't get it to sit the way I want it to sit. So I'd rather not do it at all. I can't get it the way I like it. Okay. Michelle has done the There and Back by Helen Shrimpkin, and it's going to measure 65 by 65. Michelle, this is cute. OMG, this is cute. Oh my. Wow. That is pretty. Noel says the basic pattern is a sunburst granny square. You did that, Noel. You really did a great job on that. Crystal says I like motifs but hate sewing them unless they are join as you go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try join as you go. Roberta says, I just saw an idea for joining squares with a lacy pattern. May try that someday. Yeah, and then I saw one where they were joining them with the granny square pattern. And I said, oh, now that looks really pretty. Have I tried it? Nope. Am I thinking about it? Not so much. Nana Michelle is working on Sanita's second huggers. It's pretty, Nana Michelle. As always, you do. And speaking of Nana Michelle, Helen Shrimpkin is amazing. I made the sacred space. It took a long time. Did it now? I'm not familiar with Helen Shrimpkin. I may have to look at her. Let's see, I need a smaller comment. She says someday. Someday. Yeah, you got a lot going on. You worry about healing. That is cute. Michelle, which pattern is that? That is cute. I don't recognize it. That is cute. And then she gave us a close-up. That's cute, Michelle. Crystal says it's all overtime. I only get 2 or 3 rows and then it's bedtime. I understand. I really do. And then where's Sandrine's? I can't find you, Sandrine. I'm looking for you. There she is. Oh, wait a minute. Everybody sit down. Put your cups down. If you got anything in your mouth, swallow it, because I don't want anybody spitting anything out on the keyboard. Sandrine is working in pink. Look at here, you all. Sandrine's working in pink. That's pretty though. Look, what is those popcorn? I don't even know what kind of stitch. What kind of stitch are you doing, Sandrine? That is interesting. I like that. It's kind of like, is that a popcorn? Yeah, that's what I said. To swallow everything in your mouth, because I don't want anybody spitting anything on the keyboard. Sandrine McKinney is working in pink. Holy smokes. She says double crochet. Double crochet with what? Because that's not just a plain flat double crochet. It looks like a mini popcorn. Michelle says triangular scarf, Leah Cone by Claudia Ramprecht on Ravelry. Urban Yarn did it and was beautiful. Yeah, it is beautiful. It is beautiful, but girl. Roberta says, see, miracles happen. Sandrine and pink. Girl, thunder, lightning, the barometric pressure is... I'm You better get your arcs out because it's gonna flood. I know, Darcia. It is. Well, see, but Sandrine cannot stand pink. And she said she wasn't going to do pink anyhow, anyway, for anyone, for any reason. But then she says it's for my goddaughter. Okay. Because Sandrine was deep. See, we've known Sandrine for a long time. She's got a long history with the pink. I know. Michelle says, oh my God, I'm coming wheezy. Sandrine is using pink. I told you to swallow. and sit down because I can see a whole bunch of crafters passing out, right? I warned you ahead of time. This was going to be a shock for everybody involved. I know, China. I know. It's just DC and that's all. Really? Sandrine, it looks like so much more. I see. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? She hates pink. Sandrine was gifted a set of hooks that were in pink, and she won't even use them until she paints them. And she's had them for about a year and a half and hasn't painted them yet. She won't even crochet with a pink hook. That's how bad Sandrine hates pink. I'm ready to tell her just pack the hooks up and send them over to my house because she's not going to use them. Roberta says, I'm not fond of pink, but like brown, I keep running out. Girl, oh, Granny D just went live. Okay. I didn't get a, oh, girl, I went in. Thank you, Roberta. I would like to thank everyone who has spent this last hour and 16 minutes with me. You could have spent it anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me. And I do not take it lightly. And that is really the truth. She says pink and purple. That looked like pink and black. I'm glad you told me that was purple because from where I'm sitting, it looks black. Oh, it's going to be pretty. It really is. But girlfriend, it looks like you're doing something more than double crochet. But it is pretty. Thank you so much for sharing and making sure that all of our defibrillators and pacemakers are in sync because you gave us all a shock. Thank you, Tank. She has dropped the link for Granny D. We are going to do a VJ raid over at Granny D Thompson's. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please socially distance. Do what you need to do to protect yourselves because, we got 3 strains of the C going around, plus pneumonia, plus the flu, plus RSV. We have really got to be diligent to protect ourselves. Darcia said, Dreamy girl, don't scare me like that. I know it's a shock to the system. Where is Zoila? Did Zoila see it? Because it was like, oh, yeah, but she loves it. Yeah, but you love your goddaughter. Because, girl, I was like, oh. See, I warned you all because I knew it was coming. And I didn't want anybody. Tank says, I've made 2 sacred spaces. The first one took 21 days. The second took 29 days. 2 sacred spaces? Tank, what's a sacred space? Is that by that one designer that I'm not aware of? Because I don't know anything about it. I don't know. I'll have to go look. See, I told you all I learned something new on the lives. Sandrine says, I do use the dot hooks. No, I'm talking about those lighted hooks that you got from OVW. No, the counting hooks that you got from OVW that were pink. You said you were going to paint them first. Michelle says they look like puff stitches. Are they a single crochet with 2 doubles, then a single crochet makes it look like a puff stitch? I know it doesn't look like a flat double crochet. I know. Tank says Juanita hates pink more. Love, light, and blessings to you, Crystal. Thank you so much for coming by. Bye, Jen. Thank you all. Sandrine, you're doing more than just plain double crochet, girlfriend. You've left out a stitch because that's not a flat double crochet, but I love it. Thank you all so very much. Everybody have a blessed day. Stay safe. And I'll see you over at Granny D Thompson's. Love you all. Bye bye.